Hello guys, Sue Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 106. And today we read you the final part of Arthur's Really Helpful Bedtime Stories by Mark Brown. Excuse me. Now, last time I did read you this book, I did read you the first 5 stories of this book. Now what I'm going to do is read the last 5, and then we'll move on to the next book from Arthur. So here we go. I'll borrow it for 1 hour, and here we go in this one. This will be, I know it's very long, but here we go. Let's see what happens, shall we? So we got. Okay. I'm still scrolling down right now. Anyway, we're continuing on with Arthur's Really Helpful Bedtime Stories with, okay, that is not good. Okay, I'm gonna return it now. Okay, I'm gonna click on the last part of the book we left off. We left off with this book, and that was torn to pieces, so here we go. Let's try again, but this time we're gonna we may have to borrow for 1 hour and just try again. Anyway. What is that? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now we can turn the page. Anyway. Anyway. We're at Prison the P right now, and it's, okay, so here we go. There was once a prince, okay, who was eager to fall in love, okay? But being a prince, he had to fall in love with a princess. Wow, okay. So his parents, introduced him to a princess. Wow, okay. For lands near and far, okay? There's more short princesses than are tall ones. This one at the top kind of reminds me of, in the far left, kind of reminds me of, Penelope to me. But anyway. Then Princess and the Fat Ones kind of reminds me of Meatloaf from Bad to Hell difference. But anyway. There was even few of a dress. Jeez. Where's that even come from? Anyway. And tall ones, okay? Then Princess and I can't even speak anyway. There's even a so overdressed and it's so hard to know how it can look like it all. I can't pronounce it right because I keep going to top and bottom for some of these episodes of Bedtime Stories. Anyway, one night during the terrible storm, anyway. I mean, their mom and dad will look different. That's fine. Anyway, the prince was having dinner with his parents at the castle. Okay. I'm afraid we're running out of princesses. Jeez. Note the king. We must give up hope, the queen insisted. The princess sighed, pushing the food around his plate. After dinner, there was loud pounding on the castle door. It was pouring down rain right there. Just let her in. Jeez. Anyway. And a young woman was brought in. Thank God. She was splashed with mud. Like a pig or something. Anyway. And her dripping clothing made puddles on the floor. Where does that even come from, Your Highness? Anyway. Give me, Your Majesties, she said, shaking her rein for the hair. I'm Princess Francine. Please. Thanks for letting me in. Anyway. The prince could, hardly believe his eyes. He had never seen such a bed-raggled princess before. Wow. That would be gross. And anyway, the king was also surprised. What great need may you travel on such a night? The king asked. Well, I felt worried for Princess Francine, and I felt difficult with the rainstorm, but you know, that's just me. Anyway, nothing special, the princess explained. It's just I just really alive in your kingdom, and I thought I would go out for a ride. No! Even in a storm, asked the queen. Prince Percy struggled. A real rain doesn't bother me, but the thunder spoke my horse. Princess Francine, I know it's gonna be terrible, but and I felt worried, but this is make me feel like gonna be able to puke by the time this happens. Anyway, and she threw me. I found her in the morning. Wow, it just saddens me, Mrs. Fresky and Mrs. Fresky, where are they? Anyway, the prince didn't know what to fake. And he was a brave and resourceful princess, unlike he had met before. Okay, I misspoke. Anyway, I kept thinking about my friend from school who would be Bo Peep for some reason. Stupid idea. Wrong! Anyway, the queen knew her son, wow, well, and could see the looks that had come over his face. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say what, but whatever. But what did they really know about Francine? Okay. They had to find out if she was really a princess. Yeah, agreed. And for that, the queen had a plan. Come, she said to Francine. Next page. Anyway, let's get into some dry clothing. She had been in so many mattresses. That is too much. Anyway, and find your room. Anyway, while Francine was changing, wow, the queen had 20 mattresses. That is too much for you. Jeez. Pillow pile on the bed under the bottom one. Did she have to climb on that? Jeez. Anyway, she placed a single pea. Okay. When Francine arrived in the bedroom, she was impressed. That's quite a bed. And it's too much beds. Mattresses for you, jeez. Anyway, she said, looking up, looking up. Luckily, I'm not afraid of heights. And I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of stairs. Jeez. Anyway, ignoring the ladder, she scrambled up the mattresses and settled in. Sleep well, said the queen, closing the door behind her. Is really the prince? Is she really a princess? Well, no one's doing enough, she said to herself. We'll see. I don't know. The next morning, Francine met the royal family at breakfast. And how are you feeling this morning? The queen asked. Francine yawned. I hardly slept at all. I kept falling as he was lying on a sharp rock. Kind of reminds me of I Want a Rock difference, Francine, from Twisted Sister. I don't know. I even turned to black and blue. Wow. The queen smiled. Only a true princess could have felt the pea through 20 king-size mattresses. And that is too much. I would have slept in one mattress. Anyway, that'll be enough. Anyway, the prince was delighted as well, and began spending as much time as possible with Francine. Soon they were both in love with each other. Okay? After the princess was married, they continued to sleep in the 20 mattress. Oh God! Because Francine liked the view. The prince removed the pea, and though they sleep happily ever after. Okay. Next page. Anyway, the next one we're gonna read is The Three Little Pigs. Oh. At the time, yes. We're going to go ahead and move at the time, yes. It's a little different than the Three Little Pigs. Difference from the 1, 2, 3. Difference. It kind of reminds me of the whole Three Little Pigs. Great gel, and then suddenly you're going to shoot it up, but that's just me. Anyway. And what's going on with Binky and in the house of straw with the pig and the pig and Binky with the house of sticks? What's going on? I think that would be amazing. Anyway, once upon a time, there were three little pigs who were arguing how to build a clubhouse. Let's do it fast, this first little pig. If we use straw, we can be done in a few minutes. Then we can play. Not too fast, said the second little pig. We have to take this seriously. Okay? Sticks will be stronger than straw. Wow, okay. That's right, said the three little pig. We should do it very carefully, okay? Bricks are even stronger than sticks. Just like the 6 bricks I have in my house before. And even wood. Wood would be good. We can win the clubhouse, that'll be the last, okay? Well, the pigs keep arguing and arguing without getting anywhere. They were making so much noise that Arthur, Binky, and the Brain asked which was the matter. The pig explained. I agree with the first pig, said the Binky. I agree. I agree. The first pig, said the Binky. Okay. I agree with the second, said Arthur. He pointed 3 fingers. Why do you have to agree with the second? Anyway, I agree with the third, said the Brain. You can never be too careful. I have to agree with these 3 characters. Binky, Brain, and Arthur. Now, 3 little pigs are a little different than the ones in the 3 little pig shippers. And why now? Anyway, in that case, Arthur, maybe we could stop building 3 clubhouses and stop arguing. Thank you. But that's the way they did. The first little pig and Binky finished first. That's the last straw, said Binky. Put it on the place and looking pleased. Now, at the time, yes, the pig and Binky, yeah, I felt like kind of worry around here. Binky I'm very pleased with the results from Binky. Yeah, Binky was okay. You know, when it comes inside with the first pig, you know, that's just me. Anyway, said Binky put in place looking pleased. Anyway, they sat down to relax. This life, said the first little pig. I'll say, Binky agreed. Now, when it comes to the story, 3 little pigs and some kids, like Binky, Brain, and Arthur, didn't know much about the story yet. I'll have to read more about what's been going on with the 3 little pigs. I talk about this during my Bedtime Stories episode with my friend, my babysitter at the time, her name is, either Brittany or Becky, I don't know. She took care of me as a little baby, and she brought me some stories to tell for the audience. If you haven't checked out my Bedtime Stories episode of those, go check them out. About Little Red Riding Hood, Emperor's New Clothes and everything. Go check them out. It's on my YouTube channel. But anyway, just then there was a knock on the door. The first little pig looked out. It's the big bad wolf. Anyway, he hissed. Is that bad? Asked Binky. The pig nodded. Go away, he shouted. The wolf did budge. I want to join your club, he said. Don't believe him, said the first little pig, told Binky. Yeah, he's just ache, wolf. He's a big bad wolf. Yeah, I have to agree, yeah. I bet he wants him to eat me. Kind of reminds me of all the 3 little pig steppers in children's literature. You know, that's just me. Anyway, go away, he told the wolf again. But the wolf would not listen. If you don't let me in, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Wow, it just didn't make no sense. Well, at the time, yes, it makes sense to me in both around head, but sometimes, but down, but okay. First little pig and so said no. So the wolf huffed and then he puffed and he blew the clubhouse and straw down. Oh my god, what am I up to in this one? Anyway, speaking of the first little pig, Fred, Ricky split in the second little pig's clubhouse. Yeah, in the Barney episode, and for season 1 called, I can't remember it's called, Home Sweet Homes. You know, I remember this episode now. Home Sweet Homes, you know, they chase after them and the girls found them put together. And Michael's a big bad wolf, you know? I felt worried, and I'm like, okay, what does this have to do with anything? But, you know, that's just me. And then on one episode of Barney and Friends called, at the time, yet, it was actually called, Is Everybody Happy? Everyone Happy? I just figured, okay, I just want to do a Three Little Pigs puppet show. They did that, and I'm like, okay, let's just do that anyway in the puppet show sequence in a mellow band called Green Jello. Next page. Anyway. Let's in, Arthur. Yo, Binky. Wolf is coming. Excuse me. Anyway. Soon the wolf was knocking at the door of the clubhouse with sticks. Anyway. Sorry. I want to join your club, he said. But the second little pig didn't believe the wolf either. Go away, he squealed. But the wolf will not listen. If you don't let me in, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Okay? But the second pig said no. But at the time, yes, I talked about this, but he just... But so I was in the orange video on the Three Little Pigs, and they screw up this story. I'm like, okay, whatever, I just saw it anyway, but it's very hilarious. But anyway. So lots of stories behind Three Little Pigs, but whatever. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew up the clubhouse, the sticks down. Oh my god, no! Anyway, Biggie Arthur, the two little pigs, ran Ruggy split down the hill to the first little pig's clubhouse. The brain and the third little pig were busily laying bricks. What's wrong, they asked. The two little pigs explained, and I think we'll be safe here, said the brain. The referred concentrate is an earthquake resonance. I felt Sorry. My body is out of control. My throat is full of chicken, and my body is full of chicken. But anyway, moving on. I felt worried for the Three Little Pigs, Biggie, Arthur, the brain. You know, just have a little time. You know, that's just me. Anyway, let's not forget the Steel's eye beams. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, so the third little pig, they rated to withstand a force-free hurricane. What does this have to do with the Three Little Pigs? I mean, sure, we can have hurricanes were back when I was only 21, guys. I mean, I was doing there was a Hurricane Matthew seasons in September 2016, but then came 2017. There was Hurricane Irma. Came, and there's another hurricane called, I can't remember, Hurricane Dorian. But that, and then, I don't know, I didn't have been hurricanes since 2019. But, you know, that's just me. Anyway, Arthur took a deep breath, only he hoped he is enough. He said, okay. They all helped to finish laying the bricks. They were just cleaning up when the wolf appeared at the door. Okay, let me in. Okay, I want to join your club, he growled, licking his lips, blowing down the two other houses. He has given him the quiet appeal, appetite. Go away, squealed the third little pig. But the wolf will not listen. If you don't let me in, I'll huff and I'll puff. Excuse me. Just burped it anyway. And I'll blow your house down. But the third little pig said no. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew, for the first house, and the house he made out of bricks with the reinforced concrete foundation. Yeah, National Science Foundation, that is. So it's like the Arthur Thomas Davis Foundation, something like that. I don't know. Funding credits that PBS represented everybody. Anyway, and the steel eye beams was the blast. Wow. Wow. When the wolf saw he could not blow down the clubhouse of bricks, he slung up into the woods. Well, at the time, yes, I wanted to say this, okay, but it's just, yeah, I say that's okay. But in this one point in the mailbag called Green Show, Swope got shot by Rambo. You know, that's just me. Anyway, but, you know, I wanted to just say this. But anyway, but the next thing I want to talk about this is just going to be random. Anyway, moving on. The Three Little Pigs cheered. I doubt we're going to see the last of him, says the brain. There was only one way for him to get in. He walked in the chimney. Look at the chimney. Excuse me when I spoke. Anyway. But we can solve that problem. When I saw the box show review, which is a Patreon exclusive review, by the way, which I'm not going to talk about. That's a big no-no. Which is Three Little Pigs with Jim Henson. And, I did saw the review, and looking back at it, I'm like, oh my god, you know. I was explaining about that. But yeah. Anyway, so the Three Little Pig, anyway, we began laying logs in the fireplace. Then it started a cozy fire. Now, at the time, yes, I make s'mores earlier tonight, but that's just me. Anyway, as night fell, the wolf returned and snuck up the roof. Okay? I surprised them all, he snarled, then jumped in the chimney and landed the bursting fire. Yow! Cried the wolf. Out the door, he ran the wolf, howling about its burned bottom. And he never came back to join the club again. That's the end of the Three Little Pigs, everybody. Anyway, next page. Anyway, the Frog Prince. Now, at the time, yes, Prince would have to kiss the frog. Anyway. But, you know, that's just me. And why is he wearing glasses? Jeez. Anyway. The Frog Prince. Okay. Move on. There's only one of the princes named Muffy. Okay. Okay, makes what difference in what it was in the Frenzy Muffy difference. Anyway. Who was very rich and very spoiled, okay? Her bedroom took up a whole tower of a castle. It was full of toys. Wow. Okay? She had 4 closets to hold all her clothes, okay? One of each season. And 2 servants was only jobs would only buy whatever Muffy wanted, okay? But all of her politicians, the one she loved the most was a golden ball. Wow. Coming up with a fairy tale with Rapunzel difference. But anyway. He asked me a gift for her parents. Wow. It was stolen like a sun at noon. One day, the princess was playing in the pool in the garden when it fell in the well. Splash. It sank right in the bottom. Oh no, Muffy cried as she walked down the well. What is wrong, princess? Asked a voice nearby. Wow. Makes more sense than anyway. Sorry about that. But anyway, she answered without even looking up. I lost my precious little golden ball down the well. I'll go get the ball for you, said the voice. You will? How wonderful. The princess looked up and found herself starting as a frog. Now, kind of reminds me of Frog Prince and Jim Henson difference, but that's just me. Anyway, it was a bad-looking frog. And frogs go. But still, it was very slimy and yellowy gray. Kind of reminds me of Kermit. But anyway. I will bring you the ball, said the frog. Anyway, if you grant me one wish. Yes, anything, said the princess. Yeah, comments if we say train. I made that Boring Jokes episode one time, and I was just like, oh my god, will you please just shut up? Moving on. Anyway, 5 stars on the silver platter. A Joel expert Carson lily pad. What do you want? I want you to be my friend. The princess was surprised. Anyway, excuse me, I just paused. Anyway, but she was no move to argue. Fine, I can do that. But the frog was not done yet. Not just a friend, best friends. Wow. I want us to be to each other and play together. And even live in the same room. Alright, said the princess impatiently. The frog certainly was a talker. I promise, now get that ball. Wow. Harsh. Anyway, as you wish, he said, and dove into the well. A short time later, he returned and held a gleaming ball of the princess. Hooray, she cried, as she snatched away and skipped down the path. Remember you promised, the frog called her after her. But Princess Muffy didn't answer. That night, a servant interrupted the frog family during dinner. Sire, he averred the king, excuse me if I spoke anyway. There's a frog outside who says he's here to see the princess. Next page, anyway. Wow. The king also choked on a roll. Oh, wow. Okay. A frog, the princess? Yes, sire. He says they're very good friends. The king looked at his daughter. Is this true? He asked. Princess Muffy blushed. Yes. Anyway, in what way, the king demanded. Wow. Very harsh, king, isn't it? Anyway. Moving on. Princess Muffy explained how the frog and her promise. You have given your word, said the king. Now you must keep it. Sighed deeply, excuse me, I spoke anyway. Princess Muffy told the servant to let the frog in. The frog quickly hopped over the table and onto the chair next to Princess Muffy. I hope I didn't miss much, he said. The king spoke. We all appreciate what you did for the princess. Will you like some dinner? Thank you. I just share them with Muffy. That was for friends to do, said the frog. And he began investigating the food on her plate. Okay? No French fries, I see, but I won't go hungry. Princess Muffy suddenly lost her appetite. But she sat politely until the meal was over. But she led the frog to her room. It was a very fine room, he said. I especially liked the bed. He hopped under the blanket, so nice and soft. Okay. The princess wondered and if she would be have a good night's sleep there again. But she managed to smile weakly. Remember her promise. Will you ever come to bed soon? The frog asked. And I think I'll stay up and read for a while, said the princess. As you wish. Good night then, said the frog, generally comfortable under the covers. When Princess Muffy woke up the next morning, she was sleeping in her chair. From the moment she wondered if she wasn't in bed. Wow, okay. But then she remembered all about the frog. She woke under the bed, expected to see the frog doing some kind of froggy things on the pillow. But the frog was gone, and the young prince was lying in his place. Wow. He was watching her. Who are you? Asked the modest princess. And where's the frog? Now, at the time, yes, we saw him Frog Prince before on Once Upon a Time episode Bonnie Friends, but that's just me. I just want to say this, but yes. Makes sense to Kermit, but that's just me. Anyway, The prince said, my name's Arthur. I am the frog. Kermit. Anyway, or at least I was. A wicked witch, Margaret Hambleton difference, turned me into the frog. She said the spell will have hold until I found a princess who would be my friend. He smiled, but you kept your promise to me. The spell was broken. Wow, good job, Arthur. Anyway, I can never thank you enough, but perhaps we can be better friends from now on. Oh yes, Princess Muffy declared happily, and they went out to play together. And that's the end of that book. Not this book yet, but we're moving on to Lion and the Mouse. Now, that is not the lion, okay? That's Binky. Anyway, a mouse was once running through the jungle, wow, and was suddenly he was prince and the capture. Grrr rather was above him. The mouse was going to swarm, okay? But it cannot break free. Excuse me. Anyway. It was useless to struggle, said the voice. Okay. The voice belonged to Binky. But the mouse looked at the terror. Of course you are afraid, Binky went on. And you have been captured by King of Bees. Wow, you could be more lucky when I saw some Barney and Friends Be a Friend episode, and I'm like, okay. And I saw on the Be Best Friends episode Barney and Friends, but okay, makes more sense. Anyway, and Songs of the Park, if you watch this, some Barney fans out there. But anyway, the mouse beard is for his life. Anyway, but it cannot help explain. You, the King of Bees, you don't look much like a lion. Wow. You are no person to argue, Binky shouted at him. The mouse. Mickey Mouse different. Hello? I walk like a lion. I said like a big as like a lion. And he added, baring his teeth. I'll eat like a lion. Now, don't you dare eat the mouse. You know, you're the bully in the Arthur franchise. You know, that's just me. Anyway, the mouse always point. Are you going to eat me? He asked. But he hesitated. I considered it. No. You really should go all that bother, said the mouse. There isn't much to me. When you stop to think about it, I barely make a mouthful for you. Not even a good snack. Jeez, guys. Anyway, you talk you talk a lot for a mouse. Mickey Mouse says. Anyway, said Binky. But I suppose you're right. The King of Beasts can show mercy. Lion King difference. Hello? Anyway, he released his script and let the mouse go. It was not much later that Binky found himself caught in Hunter's net trap. Wow. No matter how he twisted and turned, the ropes held him tight. Far away, the mouse heard a roar. That sounds like a king of beast, he said. He might be in trouble. Perhaps I'll better check. Mouse squared through the jungle until he came upon Binky trapped in the net. So, King of Beasts, we meet again, said the mouse in a small voice. Binky was too tired to roar, but he managed a little snarl. Calm down, said the mouse. I'm here to help. After all, one good turn deserves another. Now hold still. I have to agree with the mouse. You gotta do something. Anyway. And working very carefully, little by little, the mouse chewed through the ropes. Thank you, said Binky, when he was free once more. And you're welcome, your majesty, said the mouse. I also hope that every lion I met will be as kind as you. Don't clown it, said Binky. I'm pretty special. Now, it kind of reminds me of Leprechaun and grapefruit difference, where bunny and grapefruit difference in the sea is on the Nora and Orange show, but that's just me. Now here is the last story of the book. Let me see what's the last page in the book anyway. Okay, there I almost missed it out. But anyway, it's called and they're coming out in the movie this year. It's called Puss in Boots. The movie that's going to come out is called Puss in Boots: The Final Wish. But anyway, there was once a young man named Arthur, okay, who owned nothing but more than the ragged clothes on his back. Wow, okay. He only has one cat. Okay? But for company. But Puss was no ordinary cat. For one thing, he could talk. Wow. And for another, he wore soft leather boots. Kind of remind me of, let's say, in the sequel movies of Shrek, you know. And at the time, yes, you could wear, and then you had to wear these in the Puss in Boots franchise movie series. And after Shrek came out, Shrek Forever After came out in 2010, you know. That's just me. Anyway. Life is hard, said the young man, but at least there is no pesky homework. Do not worry, Arthur, said Puss. If you follow my advice, you will make your fortune. Arthur knew the cat was clever. I had to agree with Puss in Boots. You gotta do something. Anyway, haven't seen him catch mice 12 different ways. Excuse me, Mr. Book. Anyway. But he could imagine how Puss could make him rich. For several weeks, Puss was out and caught rabbits and ducks every day. Okay? Some of his catches started with Arthur. The rest he took to the king. Okay? With every gift. Now, he was voiced by the voice of the man who did Zorro in the Mazal and the Letrozole in twice the Columbia Pictures movie. His name is Antonio Bazzaros. He also did SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water in 2015, which is a great movie. I saw it in theaters, but I never get a chance to see it again after that. But anyway, he also recorded notes with complaints of the Duke of Lakewood, okay? One day, when Puss learned that the king was passing by the river, he told Arthur to go for the swim. Okay? But leave your clothes hidden under the bush. Okay? Even my underwear? Why? Okay. Asked Arthur. The cat nodded. Even your underwear. Yes, even your underwear. I feel kind of harsh for Puss, but, you know, that's just me. Anyway. This is so embarrassing, said Arthur. Yeah, I feel worried for Arthur. You gotta do something. Anyway, but he did as Puss told him. Yeah, don't be rude. Don't be whatever it was. I just don't want to say it. But anyway. And enjoying himself paddling around in the reeds. Butt naked. Hello? Soon the king's coach came down the road. And so, just as the cat has told him it won. The king and his daughter were inside. Puss ran out, waving his paws. Help, help, my master. The Duke of Lakewood is drowning. Oh, wow. The Duke recognized the cat, who was always bringing him gifts. He ordered the coach to stop and point his service in Arthur's direction. Okay. I don't know what to say here with this underwear joke. But, you know, that's just me. Next page. This will be the last 2 pages of the book. Anywho. Now Arthur was a good swimmer. Anyway. And there's no danger at all. Anyway. But following the cat's instructions, he allowed himself to be rescued, okay? Uh-oh. I don't think the Dukes have any clothes, said the princess. Well, you should have, Puss, because at the time, yes, Cause that'll be harsh, you know. But anyway, that's the princess whose eyesight was quite good. Now, Puss, I was gonna say this to be harsh, you know, but I don't want to just mess it all up. Jeez. Anyway, oh no, cried Puss in Boots. A band of thieves must have stolen them while the Duke was swimming. Now, I felt worried for Arthur. Puss in Boots, you know. I just say this, but I just don't want to be mean to you. You just don't be harsh to Arthur. Please. Anyway. How terrible, said the king. He immediately commanded his servants to give the Duke something to wear. Thank you. Anyway, in his new clothes, Arthur looked rather grand. He made a very good impression of the king's daughter. Wow. Francine. Anyway. If it's good to meet you at last, said the king. Where's your home? The Duke has a fine castle with not many miles from here, said Puss. Arthur blinked. I do. It's sometimes hard for the Duke to keep track of his homes. Puss went on, and you have so many. Perhaps after you have rested, you have right to continue on with there for dinner. Excellent, said the king. I'd like nothing better. Excuse me. Arthur might have opted to death, but he didn't. The positive remain with the princess was no longer made him very happy. The cat is now had his work cut out for him. Okay, he ran ahead down the road. Okay, until he came to the grand castle. Okay, he had told the king about. He's really the home of the frigate Arger. Now, come as a Shrek, but why? Anyway, who have magical powers. The cat knocked at his door, and the Arger let him in. Now, Shrek, I know, but the Arger, I can pronounce this word, sorry. Arger, okay, sorry. Let him in. Almighty one, says the Puss. Puss in Boots, anyway. I have come a great distance to meet you and to shout in the shouts on your greatness. Augur smiled. He liked the way the cat talked. I have heard, the Puss continued, but is that Biggie? The Augur? Okay. Shrek the 1990 and let's say 1990 and up until the movie's difference, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, there you have the gift of being able to change any animal you choose. Okay? See it for yourself, said the Augur. Sorry, I can pronounce Augur wrong. Sorry. In the instant he became a huge and fierce lion. Goodness, said Puss, who was somewhat relieved that when the Augur returned to his original form. Such a sight was more my journey in itself, but I wonder, oh, never mind. No, not tell me, said the Augur insisted. Well, I was wondering if you could also take the form of a small animal, one quite different from your actual size. Of course, boosted the Augur, and probably turned himself into a mouse. Now, kind of reminds me of Tom and Jerry difference, but that's just me. Anyway, very good, said Puss. Then he pounced on the mouse and ate him all up. Wow. That doesn't make any sense. Just make this Shrek look like he want to mess Puss in Boots up, but why? Anyway, by the time the king's coach arrived, Puss had a delicious feast waiting for them. It is said that the Duke of Lakewood and the princess were later married. Okay? Very happy for them. Anyway, but if so, Puss has nothing to do with it. Some things he was here to reserve and have to happen on their own. Okay, is that Grace over there? The duck song, everyone. watch this remix for you. Gotta eat grapes. Anyway, oranges and the apples in the Miss Spixie's thing. Okay, that's the end of the book. So, favorite bedtime stories are more than fun ever with authors and his friends. Now, I talk about this in the bedtime stories. I read every single book when it's time for the children to settle down and go to bed. The Big Bubble Storybook is very helpful author, especially Sisters DW. School friends bring their own twist and humor in these very long favorites, okay? Red Riding Hood. Bustin' the Beanstalk. That's basically based off of Jack and the Beanstalk, okay? Amber's New Clothes. Difference of Goldilocks and the Three Bears difference. DW's and the Three Bears. Taurus and the Hare. Prince and the Pea. Three Little Pigs. Frog Prince. Little Riding the Mouse. And Puss in Boots. And there you have it. So that was the book. I just read every single thing. Arthur's really helpful bedtime stories. What do I think about this whole entire book? Oh my god. I think it was amazing. I think this book should have been kind of remind me of the next book. I'm gonna read you all for you guys. But this whole children's books, oh my god. If you watch this, Brittany or Becky, I don't know. But Bridget. Okay, sorry. Okay. This may be for you, you know, because I read it before and I thought, oh my god, I read it so many times in this book, but it might be my drawer somewhere. I don't want to pull it out tonight. However, the books, let me just, before I wrap things up, this book was basically based off of, the children's books by wherever it was. Now, like I said, this book was basically a children's fiction books, but you know, I want to talk about it in more details in the book, and I am so excited to see what's next to my little bedtime stories books in the future. But that's just me, and I really love to see what's next to what's been going on in these books. But anyway, that's just the whole story behind it. And that was Bedtime Stories episode number 106. Hope you enjoyed. That'll be the end of this book. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be a Christmas Arthur book. Although Christmas is already over from my instance. It's called Arthur Decks the Halls. Till next time, it's Jefferson. Bye. Peace out, baby. We get more bedtime stories, guys, pursue. Till then, just out. See ya.